One way that you can succeed or find your success is not being afraid or just taking the chance to step out your comfort zone, take a risk. For some people that looks like moving to a different city, sometimes is even moving to a different country. Some people just end up taking that risk by just quitting their jobs, just whatever you can do to just burn all bridges when it comes to comfortability, right? So once you cut that rope or you just sever that bridge to get back to where you're going, it's going to push you and drive you into where you want to go. Now, when it comes to taking these risks, you got to understand that it's not going to be something that's going to be easy or come easy. Like, you can even find a situation where before you burn the bridge or whatever, you are saying, well, I have some kind of support system. I have something that's working for me, and as long as I keep working this, everything's gonna work out. But wrong, man. It can end up being like day 121 when everything go wrong for you. Um, I've been in some situations where I was offered so much money to do something, and then I end up burning my bridges, or just like burning that whole my comfortability thing, and went head on towards this opportunity, towards this situation. And days later, everything blows up in my face. You know what I'm saying? And it was nothing to do on my end. It's always somebody else. But that's the thing. Like, when you take these risks and all that type of stuff, understand you need to be taking risks where you're the person that's in control of everything that you got going on, right? You don't ever want to do something when you're not the person in the center of everything, making everything happen. Because if somebody else is controlling your destiny or the opportunity, then what happens when they fall back and they go do something else, or they don't want to do this anymore? Now you SOL. You are just, you follow blindly without making sure that either your foundation was all the way straight and you can last for a little while until the next opportunity come. But most importantly, you need to stop doing that only because you need to be in control of your life every single step of the way, right? Just because somebody got a great opportunity and they paying all this or doing all this, or it's a potential to be something crazy or whatever, and this is everything that you want, don't put all your eggs in that basket. You know, if I was you and you're gonna put all your eggs in one basket, I would put it in the basket in which you are controlling, right? So do it when it's a company that you own or that you run, or the opportunity that you are creating for yourself is something that you created. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever drop something because somebody else promised you something, right? Don't do it. I learned too many times doing that. And then while doing that, I had to realize, wait, the whole time I was following these people and thinking that they're going to get me to my next level, it was me the whole time that was going to get me to my next level. I need to be focused more on me. I need to take more risks for me when it comes to taking risks for my own ideas, taking risks for what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be following somebody and they're not even the right person to follow. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even know where they're going. They just stumbled onto something and they got you excited because they hit you with some keywords uh, that made sense when it comes to your drive. Oh, this is how we can create generational wealth, passive income. We can get rich. We can do this. We can do that. It's like all that stuff pulls at you emotionally because you got those strings, because that's what you feel inside and that's what you want. So when somebody comes along saying that they can do this for you, some very limited number of people can actually do stuff for you. But more, 9 times out of 10, this stuff got to be done by you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to sit here and create these digital products for you. You got to go create them with your knowledge and then figure out how to sell them. Ain't nobody going to get you in position as a man. You got to go figure out how to get yourself in position as a man. Ain't nobody going to figure life out for you. You got to figure out life for yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. And that's the harsh truth for everybody. Every single person. Nobody is coming to save you. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand that, you know how to move, bro. But until you understand that, you're going to remain lost, thinking and waiting for somebody to just press a magic button and just make all your worries disappear. That's not happening, dog. I wish, you know what I'm saying? I wish it could, but that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? You need to hunker down, bro. You need to be more focused on what you're trying to do in your life and figure out a plan of how you can possibly get there. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to make issues about you can't do it because of lack of money or lack of this or lack of that. Man, you can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff that y'all thinking that y'all need money for, y'all really don't need money for. Y'all just lazy. Y'all don't want to actually go add value to something else. And then in return of adding that value, you can possibly open doors for people to come help you with your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's all about just what you can do with your time. You know what I'm saying? What can you present to other people? You know what I'm saying? I know for a long time, I was just out here just shooting stuff for people for free. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get my foot back in the door. Even though I was already like popping at one point with doing music videos and stuff, I was just like, I want to get back into it. So what can I do? Well, these artists that I rock with, hey, let me just come out and shoot some BTS for you. You know what I'm saying? Just adding value because music artists need BTS. When they got music videos going on, when they got interviews going on, whatever they got going on, they need BTS, right? So you always want to be the person that's starting from this position of power. Well, sometimes you got to be the person that can just help in the littlest way possible, and it can grow to that. I just recently heard of the story of like how Steve Ballmer, that's his name, right? He was Bill Gates' assistant, and he worked his way up to being the CEO of Microsoft. And a whole bunch of details that I'm missing, but even listening to that story, you go like, man, exactly what I'm talking about. How can I start as little as possible? I don't care what's going on. How can I get myself in the door with these guys and what they have going on? A lot of people always want to focus on being the person that's driving the car, but the car is it's a 4-door car. It's a sedan, bro. Like, somebody is driving, yeah, but there's also somebody in the passenger seat. There's like 3 or 4 people in the back. It's probably somebody driving on the hood, somebody driving on the spoilers, somebody driving on the front, somebody just holding on to a wheel, just scraping by. But hey, we still in the car, or we still attached to the car in some kind of way. As long as you add value to a situation, you can help yourself get into a position of influence in some kind of way to make things happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Even just using that example, if I was to try to get back into music videos and stuff, I would easily hop on Instagram and just see all the people that's doing music videos. Hey man, do you need some BTS? Hey, I could do some edits for you. Hey, if you need some trailers, if you need some thumbnails, if you need your YouTube channel or something optimized, like, let me help out. Like, any way I can find to get in, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, bro, I'll come to set and I'll take some photos. You know what I'm saying? I'll take some BTS photos. I'll take some photos for your artist, whatever, and they'll be all free of charge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go out here and work for free. I'm just saying, like, whatever way you can maneuver and get yourself in the door. If you could work for free, cool, go do your thing. But if you could work for cheap, like, maybe it's not your $1,000 price, maybe it's $100. You know what I'm saying? Go do it for $100 if they allow it. You know what I'm saying? And then show up, show out, show them how dope you are. While you on set, talk to whoever you can, just network, get yourself in some kind of position to, like, you know what I'm saying? Find ways to be around the people that got motion going on, and not to try to, like, take and, like, leech off what they got going on. It's just you want to start putting yourself around people that's already got stuff going on, because at the end of the day, that's going to encourage you. And if you can jump in those circles and you can help elevate those circles in some kind of way, bro, now you rising yourself on a level, and you'll be surprised how many people that will see you and like take a liking to you and will just do whatever they can to possibly help you. You know what I'm saying? You added value to them. Now what you got going on, man, you did so much for us. Hey, how can we return the favor type thing? And I know a lot of people thinking that doesn't work. Like, that works. That works a lot. It's easy. It's easy to do too. But at the end of the day, you got to be a person that's likable. If you ain't a person that's likable, if you ain't a person that's, you know what I'm saying, great to be around, fun to be around, people don't want to do that. They don't want to be around you, no matter how much you help. You know what I'm saying? You can break your back for people, but if you got a spoiled attitude, or you ungrateful, or you just like always causing drama, like you just give people a headache when you come around, bro. Nobody want to be around you, and that's on you. That ain't on them. That's on you, dog. So what all you got to do is just do what you can to step out your comfort zone and embrace growth when it comes to achieving your goals. You know what I'm saying? Embrace it. Because in order to succeed in this life anyway, you're going to have to become somebody that you're currently not. You know what I'm saying? You in a comfort zone for a reason, right? So once you step out that comfort zone, you're starting to transform yourself, right? So if you're a shy person and you don't like to talk, once you start talking, opening yourself up to people and having these conversations and stuff, you're changing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are an introvert, but now you're becoming a person that, even though you are an introvert, you slowly but surely pushing yourself out, like forcing yourself out of that in order to create opportunities for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you a person that's, you know what I'm saying, all about you and being selfish and all that type of stuff, once you start to work in team environments, you got to become a different person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will end up growing into something that you never thought you could possibly be. And at a certain time, you're going to realize when you're doing that, oh, I could have been doing this whole time. But for some reason, I was holding myself back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever story you telling yourself in your head is the reason you holding yourself back. That's the reason that you ain't getting to where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? And once you change the story inside your head, everything will start to just fall into place, man. And that's really all you got to do, is just change the story in your head when it comes to anything. That's how you go and get yourself out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? You could be sitting on here like watching Netflix and stuff all day, but you're going to end up feeling a certain way when you're doing that. But while you laying down and you watching Netflix, if you just start to visualize and think about yourself in a different light, like, man, I'm not this person that does this. I'm a person I'm about motion, I'm about action. I can go make this amount of money right now just by doing this. It's simple to do this. It's simple to do that. Start training yourself with a different talk, with a different speech when it comes to who you are, what you about, what you do on a daily basis, and then start to follow that in action. Like, the first thing that comes with change is your mindset. So if you can figure out how to change your mindset, if you can just listen to the right stuff every single day, you can end up becoming a different person in the next 30, 60, 90 days. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's fairly simple. It happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you make up your mind and say that I no longer want to do this, it doesn't serve me anymore, I want to have a different reality, I want to experience this now, and you start to put in action, things will fall into place. If you ain't got no job right now and you just lack everything, you can easily be like, I am determined to get a job, to make it happen. It don't really matter what job it is or how little it pay or whatever. You can end up just being like, I've been trying all these work at home jobs, but forget it. Let me go walk around or drive around close to where I live at and just see who's hiring. You might end up seeing Chipotle or somebody hiring, and now you got you a job. You know what I'm saying? But just like that, you put in that action and then you follow through. That's all you got to do when it comes to achieving your goals, man. Every single day, though. Consistency. If you can get off your ass every single day and go make something happen. It don't matter how small it is. Go make something happen. You can win, bro. You can win. And that's what we all got to do. We just got to always stay hungry, stay motivated, stay driven to go make something happen for us every single day. It don't matter how small, as long as we're pushing towards something. That's all that matters. What's your purpose? What's your mission? What's driving you in life? What level are you trying to get to in life? And then all you got to do is just be relentless in the attack, be relentless in the approach. You can do this. You ain't got to be sitting here all day just down and out, bro. You can make it happen. So go make it happen. Peace.